Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So today we're going to do the update for Day of the Dead Project Pan. I finally did my sugar skull, and it's a little different than what I had pictured in my mind, but it all came out. So I'm going to show you guys the information, or talk to you guys about the information about the project. This was created by myself, Jen, and Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. So we kind of collabed and talked about doing a project together, and we were just talking about stuff in general. Actually, at the moment, it wasn't actually about talking about doing projects together, but we were talking about Day of the Dead, and sorry, my eyes tearing, and Kim said you should totally do a Day of the Dead project pan. That would be so awesome. Just gonna move over this way a little bit because my kid's here. And I said, well, I'm not going to do it alone. You have to do it with me. So she kindly agreed. And we came up with a lot of prompts here. The only thing with this project is you have to do 3 double prompts. So in order to roll out a prompt, you have to complete both items, which is sort of more incentive to complete the items and get your goals, because then you're going to want to roll it out to get another thing in. Obviously, we understand something may happen where someone will have an item completed and the other one sits there for like 4 months or whatever. You obviously don't want that to happen. So if you need to adjust your goals or whatever, obviously that's fine with us. Like, this is supposed to be fun. I love Day of the Dead more for the grieving aspect. Like, I don't deal well with death at all. And I feel like the Day of the Dead celebration is just a beautiful thing. I love the movies about Day of the Dead. I love hearing about the culture and the history. I love acknowledging loved ones that have passed in a different way than just crying and grieving all the time. This is sort of like a celebration of their life, and I adore that. And Kim loves the history aspect of this, so it just gelled so well together. I don't know why my inner eye is tearing so much, but oh well. So this runs from November the 2nd to November the 1st, November 2nd of 2022 to November the 1st of 2023. I swear to God, I'll get my poop together. It starts November 2nd of 2022 and it goes until November 1st of 2023. And the reason is the Day of the Dead celebration runs from November 1st to 2nd. And of course you can't do a 2-day project. So we switched the dates around so it's a full year. And the hashtag is Day of the Dead PP. Again, you select 3 double prompts, which is 6 items, and then you just create your goals to try and get those out at the same time, roughly. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about my double prompts and what I have rolling out. So the first item that I have is for 5A, and that is a red color. The color is red, and it's anything that's packaging color. Red is in the name, red is an ingredient, like in a pigment or something, whatever, as long as red is a part of that product. So I decided to go with my Chucky and Tiff blush duo from Glamlight. This is literally the best collab I've ever seen. I love Chucky. Child's Play is my favorite movies ever. I watch them every Halloween. So I wanted to use this because, of course, there's red all over the packaging. And there's 2 different blushes in here. So I have used these. I want to use them a total of 20 times, and I've used them 16 times so far. You can tell I'm getting pretty good love, mostly on the pink one in this area. But you can't really see actually that much on the screen, but I can see in person. So I just don't want to rush through them, but I also want to like really use them. So 4 more uses and I can roll them out probably next month. The next item, which is 5B, sorry, this eye is just tearing, is the Blood of Life, which is something you cannot go without. Either makeup or skincare or hair care, whatever. And so I decided to bring in a matte concealer. This is all that I had left. This thing was full, and it is deceiving. There is a lot of product in here, and I wanted to at first put this in for 30 uses, but because I had decluttered something from another prompt, I decided to complete this. So I still have a ways to go, but I know I will get this done by the next update, because I just use this every single time I do my eye makeup. I carve out my brows with this, and then I also use it as an under eye concealer at times. Today I did not. I'm using something else, but I love the Pro Longwear concealer. The formula is fantastic for everything, so love it, and I'll definitely get that done. So that stays in. For 6A, we have yellow, which is again color, packaging name, anything like that. I brought in the Ellis Brooklyn Sweet perfume. I actually had brought this to Vegas with me. You can see the writing on there is yellow. And I have obviously completed this. It is now done, so that is an empty. And then for 6B, I have Marigold, which is a product with flowers on the packaging imprint, flower scent, anything like that. So I brought it in the Flower Moon palette from Ensley Rain. It is absolutely stunning. I have a hard time putting this away. It's very gorgeous. I use it all the time, but now I have reached my 5-use goal. So I'm putting it back for a little while. But it is so hard not to grab this because it is so stunning. I'm sorry I can't talk today. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning. So I have one rollout. So the next one is 12A, which is rich families have servants guarding family possessions displayed at altars. So obviously those are people well-to-do, lots of money. They're putting expensive things. They're going to have guards, oh my gosh, why can't I think of my things? My gosh. So they're guarding all the stuff that's on the altars, and so something that's expensive, right? So that's the item is going to be your most expensive. I swear to God, I'm not this flighty all the time. Okay, so what I decided to bring in was my Natasha Denona gold palette. I think what it is I'm so nervous my kid's going to jump in the background and I'm going to have to start filming all over again because I'm not editing this. But I wanted to use this a total of 5 times and I've so far used it twice. It's looking pretty loved. Like, I've definitely gotten some use on this and it's getting messy and I hate that it looks messy, but I love this palette so much. I'm very happy that I got my hands on this and I will definitely get those 3 uses. And then for 12B, we have Aztec Culture, which is the oldest item in any category. And for that, I brought in this hella old MAC blush. It says it's a magic dust powder. I'm not sure what that means, but it's a magic dust powder. And I don't mean to give attitude, but that is just the weirdest thing ever. And it looks like this. It's very like, Orgasm X. Very, very Orgasm X. It's very similar, I think, anyway. I should swatch them side by side. But it's that peach shade with the gold shift on it, and I didn't even know I owned something like that. So now I do, and I'm trying to use it. But I've only used it once out of 5 times. Now we're going to roll in 2 new products. And I went through all the prompts to see what I didn't randomly roll in. And so far I am missing 4. So I'm doing 4A, which is something orange. Again, package name, coloring, blah, 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 whatever. Just as long as orange is in it somewhere. So this is the ColourPop eye pencil in the shade UNTZ. I'm not sure if that's UNTZ or if that is abbreviation for something. I'm not that hip, so let me know in the comments. But anyway, I want to use this 10 times and it's been used a little, but it's still massive. Like it's probably going to break before the end of my 10 uses, but it is what it is. And I probably won't finish that by the end of the project. So the next one is for B, which is sun. And for sun, the prompt is sunscreen or a product that has any kind of sunscreen in it. And for me, I decided to bring in the K-Skin Isle Lip Balm, and this has an SPF of 30. This has a beautiful vanilla scent, and I actually thought this was going to be a doe foot applicator with the squishy tube packaging, but it turns out that this is actually one of these kind of, that's easier for you to see like that, but it's like a silicone, like lip shaped whatever. It's a little strange. It doesn't fit my mouth properly, but it gets the job done, and this product is fantastic, and it's way less expensive than the stuff from Supergoop, and the stuff from Supergoop was so rank and disgusting, I had to return it, and I got this instead. So this is fantastic. I love this. So those are the 2 I'm bringing in. This one will be used for 15 uses. I know I'll get this done well before I get the orange one done, but I will probably have something rolling out before, like, on the next update, and then everything else can just stay in until the end of the project. And yes, we are definitely going to bring this back. I just have to figure out with Kim like what we want to do for prompts. So if you guys have any prompt ideas, let me know in my comments or hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, but we're gonna bring this back, and I hope you guys join us because this is such a fun project. It gives you an opportunity to get the uses on your makeup. So I would love to have you guys join this. This is also a prompt, is to try to do a sugar skull, and I've done a couple, not as many as Shelly. She has banged them out. They look so good. And I also, there's going to be a few people that I want to shout out, but I'm going to make a little collage of the sugar skulls that were used. So it'll probably be like a screenshot or something like that. And I did have approval to use some of them. So hopefully I can get all that done for the finale, but I'm very excited. And I really hope that you guys try to do this as well. It's just a lot of fun, and honestly, it's makeup, it washes off. It's no big deal. So thank you guys so much for joining, for watching, and for those of you who has joined us in this project. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!